So I did my first ever exploration mission in Elite Dangerous Horizon. So I went 1,000 light years out, and I went exploring and finding brand new planets that no one had ever seen before, so I could take that information back to human inhabited space and get my name on a bunch of planets. And also because we have horizons, I can now actually land on them. So this is only my second proper exploration mission and my first one in Horizons. And I thought this was a great idea. I thought I'd go down the side of this big crater, but I didn't realise the actual scale of it. I almost got myself killed going down here, because it turned out it was way bigger than I thought. I probably spent a good 10 minutes just trying to drive down here. Or more, actually. And I thought, oh, maybe I can fly down most of it. Wasn't a smart idea. Like a few times I barrel rolled. This time I kind of spin out when I hit the ground, but a few times I barrel rolled and did some serious damage to the SRV. But I did get an achieve here for this, for being airborne for 5 minutes, so that was alright. That's quite a long time in the air. Oh well, of course there's no air, but you get what I mean. And I was out here looking for anything that I'd never seen before. So I found these two planets that were closely orbiting each other. They might have actually been moons, but they were going around each other and they were very close together. So I was able to get this beautiful bit of the planet rising up over the horizon. And then I found another one not long after. I'm going to try to do a nice shot of me coming up this mountain here to then see the planet. Beautiful. But then I did see this, and I took a really long shot for this. This was a gas giant, very, very close to a massive star. And although they look almost like they're touching, they were, you know, a lot further away than it looks in the video. But still, it was the closest I've ever seen a gas giant to a sun, and it looked sensational. It was very cool. And it really silhouetted my ship very nicely. And I took a good couple minutes just to take this in, because that's the best thing about Elite Dangerous, is just like all the beautiful vision you can see, all these different things that it makes up. And then I found this which reminded me of Star Wars, with the two suns. And the detail of the planet looked incredible. Like, it looks incredibly sharp. Some of the planets look a little bit fuzzy sometimes, but this one for some reason just looked sharp as hell. And I was probably like flying about 1 kilometer above the surface at this moment. Beautiful. And I gotta say, the asp, I wasn't so sure about it to begin with, but it's starting to grow on me. I'm kind of liking the look of it. Now this is the more valuable planets I was able to find. This was a water world, so one capable of actually being terraformed. But this was by far the most, like, the coolest thing I found, which was a moon with a ring around it, orbiting a planet with a ring around it. Now it would have been cooler if the planet was closer, but I gotta say, like, it just looks amazing. Like the moon as well, just like an ice world, and it looks sensational. The textures on it looking absolutely incredible. So I did actually spend a little bit of time flying around in the asteroids here, taking in the scenery. But yeah, that's the first time I've ever seen that. I've never seen a ringed moon around a ringed planet. Very cool. Now I decided to go to this. This was, I think this might be the first actual planet I've ever properly landed on when exploring. So this is an actual full-size planet, not a moon. The gravity is like 1.7 Gs. So I decided I was going to head down to the surface and go mining, because it looked like it was actually going to be quite good for minerals. So I set my ship back into orbit, and then I had a lot of fun exploring around on the surface. I probably spent a good half an hour, maybe not quite half an hour, but I spent a good bit of time going around collecting materials. And I managed to find some stuff I'd never seen before, some rarer stuff. So I took that all back with me, and it actually pushed up my exploration rank, which was amazing. So that was handy. And it was a rich place for all kinds of minerals as well. They seem to be just about everywhere. I couldn't go very far without finding some more. So I did a lot of cargo collecting, which is good. Because you never know, probably going to need some of that with the engineers. Because I will be taking this exploration data back and upgrading my rank with the engineers so I can hopefully get upgrade FSD. And then I called the ship in and decided, okay, this has been a very good and productive exploration. It's time to head back to human inhabited space, hand in my exploration data, and increase my rank. So my ship came down and landed, and I got an absolute. I think this is the best shot I've ever taken in Elite Dangerous. Just the ship landing and me just sitting there with the SRV. And that was it. Decided after that to head back to human inhabited space and hand my data in. So thanks very much for watching. I'll catch you next time.